Hi guys. Why is my trade zone not loading? Okay, hello. So I'm going to be doing this series. Um, and it was literally just off the cuff, like 2 seconds ago I decided to do it. I got out my notebook and I told myself I am going to become an Olympic gold medalist at trading because I was watching Eileen Gu and she's an Olympic gold medalist when it comes to skiing. There's something so inspiring about listening to these gold medalists, Olympic gold medalists, the top of their industry. These type of athletes, it's so inspiring, their stories and their mindsets and how they get to where they are. And um, I just decided I'm gonna do that. Like, why would I? Like, I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I wish I had started a sport. Like, I should start a sport so I can, have this because it's so exciting to approach skills like this. And then I was like, you know what? I am so passionate about trading. Like, here I am. Like, I was literally listening to it while I was trading, and like, here I am trading. Like, let me just apply it to trading. So I've told myself that I'm just gonna watch price action from pre-Asia to the Asia Open and see if I can analyze patterns and just watch price so I can start just building that almost pattern recognition. I've heard another lady do this as well on the Words of Wisdom podcast, I'm pretty sure. And she literally just said, I just spent so much time back testing that now I just am so familiar with all the different sessions. And she was on the Robin Cup leaderboards for whatever. So anyway, one thing I've identified is when we gap up our open and then immediately fill that, there's underlying selling intent. So pre-market, we continue with the gap, with where we gapped, or we continue with it changes, I've noticed. But we continue with this gap up, and then when 8 a.m. opens, we trend with that underlying intent. So we trended lower all the way until 10. And I'm only looking to trade this window here. So I'm looking to trade from 8 to 9. This is the only window that I'm really looking at trading. So yeah. Anyway, on to the next day. I'm literally just I'm doing this to document. Like, this isn't gonna be the most engaging, most insightful, most like brain rot jokes and talking and stuff type of video. This is literally just to document what goes on in the back, because one day in the future I'm gonna be really, really skilled, because I don't see anyone talking about trading Asia Open on gold. I see a lot of basic strategies, but I don't see anyone that's really good at it. So I want to be really, really good at it. And one day people are going to be like, how did you learn to trade Asia Open? Asia is no good. And then you'll be able to see me putting in the hours studying the charts. So that's the purpose of this video. That's the purpose of this series. And I'm going to begin now. I'm just going to talk out loud about different things that I'm seeing, and then I'll take a break and I'll note it down. But yeah, it's just generally just documenting. So we gap down and immediately go up, and then we're trending lower, we're gapping lower, chopping, filling the gap. At open, we continue with the gap. Yeah. And then at 9, we continue with where we've been gapping. So for me, I would look at this, see, okay, alright, so I'd see we gapped down here, we gapped our open down, and then we shot up, and then we gapped down again, and then we have trended up, and then 8 a.m. opens. We have this big candle here indicating that we want to continue higher. Well, indicating this, it's like the same move that happened here. And then we have this rejection candle, and then we have that momentum going lower, and then we sit in this consolidation, and we have this like AMD. Interesting. This isn't about backtesting, it's just about watching and understanding how price moves. It's interesting, that was pretty rangy price action, pretty volatile as well, but we opened up, and then because we gapped at open, we gapped down, and then we immediately shot up. So then when we opened here, we immediately shot up, and then we went lower. So we did like the opposite. And then we continued with that a little bit. We like swept this, printed here, then we went lower. Then we came back up though, swept this as well. Immediately shot up and then fully rejected. I've noticed that we tend to get this we tend to get this move a lot. And also chop. So we wicked up there, we wicked down here. And then we kind of traded in the range. Kept down, then immediately rejected it. Continued higher. Gapped up, rejected it. So we gapped up and rejected that, and we've seen that a lot in this price action. We go up and we reject it. Let's see if we do it here. I don't know, I'm just observing. I'm just saying what I'm observing. Like a double top. Yeah, we did end up going lower. See we do when New York opens. Pretty sure that's a little bit in New York volatility. Maybe not though. Yeah, the gap down has more power initially, and then 8 a.m. opens, and then that rejection from the gap down has more power. Gap down, and then we reject it. And that 8 a.m. is gonna open. Which one holds more power? The gap down. And the rejection of the gap down also holds more power at 9 a.m. Gap down, reject. It looks like we're going to continue higher, but we're gapping down again. So yeah, 8 a.m. is going to open the gap down, and then are we rejecting it? No, the gap down is holding a lot of power. No, the rejection, it does. Okay. We just rally it open. At 8 a.m. Drop off white. We're dropping, and then we continue. You end up continuing. Rally up. ATM. Gets a retrace. Takes the low. Continuing the rally up a little bit. Or are we going to go downtrend? And that rally up did not hold. Gap down. That gap down holds. No, it doesn't. 8 a.m. Gap down momentum. No. I want to continue with this rejection of that move. Same move at 8. Oh, 7, we have at 8. Interesting. And that's interesting because we kind of had the same move at Open, where we initially went down, then we rallied up, then we went all the way down, then we rallied up, then we hovered, then we rallied up. That's interesting. Went down. Eight a.m. before. Okay, we went down. Then we went up. Then we went down. Then we went up. No, it happened a little bit differently then. Okay, we went bearish. It's interesting because we gapped down and we had this huge momentum down. Rally, rebalance. Chop, 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 chop. Rally pre-market. Chop, 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 chop. Rally, chop, 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 chop. No, it's different now. Oh. Rally, chop, chop. No. If I can do this whole year, that would be so fire. I'm really hungry though. I really want something to eat, but I really would like to look at the whole year of pre-market and open, because the more I see it, the more I remember it, the more my brain will be able to recall everything. So right now, let me write down some of my thoughts. Sometimes we mirror the 7 a.m. to the 8 a.m. There's underlying momentum when we gap and reject. Oh, where is it? So what do? We gapped up, rejected. Continuing the gap up. Okay, Thursday. We're gapping up. Trending with the gap up. 8 a.m. is coming. 8 a.m. continues. Thursday continues. Friday's really gappy and weird. Lots of bullish candles, so maybe we're going to be bullish. We seem to be rallying. Have a drop before 8 o'clock, and then we got a correction, kind of bullish. I want to see if this holds. It's interesting, we don't stay bullish when we open up at 8. Gapping up, rejecting it. on a Monday. 7 a.m. Continuing lower. 8 a.m. Continuing lower. 100x moving up, moves up, goes down. Continuing in this range that was previously established. 8 a.m. There's a lot of volatility at the breakout. We don't retest it. We disrespect this displacement candle, come back down, take the low, and continue higher at 8 a.m. Just trending higher. 8 a.m. Continue with the trend. Literally just trending up. Gap lower and then rejected it. Now we want to go lower for some reason. Now we're pushing momentum with the rejection. Now we're pushing with the gap. Okay. See 8 a.m. It goes higher because of that rejection as we gap down. So we kind of had the similar thing. Kind of mirrored what we did. I'm going to stop the video soon so I can grab a coffee. We're in a range. And we broke out of the range. We did have a retest of that range being broken and we went to break structure. And now we're changing direction of trend. Interesting. Alright, we're at March. I'm going to cut this video here. I'm going to continue, but I just need to get a coffee and get something to eat. Maybe take a second of a break because I've literally been on the chart since, I want to say 9 or 10. And it's currently 1. So I've been on the charts like most of the day studying Asia session. I'm really locked in on studying Asia. And understanding how it moves and stuff. I know that obviously like I could just study New York, but Asia, like I live in Australia, it's the morning and I already have a strategy for New York, so I'm not trying to tamper with that. Because I already know what I'm doing in New York session. But Asia is a session that I've lightly played with because I did trade it when I was doing ICC and I did backtest it a lot when I was doing ICC as well. So I'm just trying to like really properly study it and like get good at it. Obviously it's not the easiest session to trade. That's why I'm trying to limit my exposure to it by only trading the first hour, because I'm hoping that by doing that I'll be able to really understand the first open time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to follow along the series. This is going to go on my second channel, so if you are interested in following my journey in a more broader sense, follow my main channel. There's not going to be as much like boring content on that one. That one's going to be more like actual trade recaps of trades that I take, and trading diaries episodes where I like kind of do a video diary of my journey. And yeah, also just follow my Instagram. But if you'd like to try TradeZella, I always have the link in the description, and I think that's all I have to say. But yeah, I will speak to you guys later. I'm so excited for when I get really good at the session.